We've seen that 40,000 people were actually lost in the care sector because we did have a particular policy. And I wonder now, just in reflection, when you look back on things, would you have done it differently in terms of the mandate that was brought in? Would there be a sense that we could bring those people back into the workforce to reinstate and compensate them? Because actually that could help a lot, release a lot of beds in the NHS.
Would I have done it any differently, looking back now? No, absolutely not. Because when you're a minister, you have to make decisions based on the facts and information you have in front of you at the time. You're not able to predict the future. But when facts change, then you should also, as a minister, be able to change your mind on that as well and be practical and sensible. So I wouldn't have done a single thing differently.
The double vaccination provides a lot of protection against serious illness and death, but it doesn't protect you against catching the disease, and it doesn't protect you against passing it on. So now is the time to get your booster.
The trials for the COVID vaccines were to test the reduction of severity of one or more symptoms. They didn't test reduction in hospitalisation, death or transmission. Sajid Javid here, when mandates were being rolled out for care home workers, literally said, get a jab or get a new job. And, the whole premise behind that was that care home workers should be vaccinated in order to protect vulnerable and elderly people in care homes. But there was never any evidence, not any good hard evidence, that the vaccines would reduce transmission.
I did find it very strange that by the time I was leaving, our residents were having their booster. They'd had the first two. That suggests to me that the vaccines actually didn't stop you spreading it. They didn't stop you catching it. So it seemed very strange that I was going to get sacked for not having it at this point.
The vaccine's reducing transmission only for about 8 weeks. With Omicron, it's probably less. And for that, I would be dismissed if I don't have a vaccine. The science isn't strong enough.
That's your view. And your views? Do you have any view on that?